courts are doing, we're finding, is that they're looking at all the work the expert has done. Has the expert followed the scientific method? And it's more than just stating, I've met the steps. Explain to us how you met the steps. And has the expert taken in the totality of the circumstances to arrive at the conclusion? And if so, just because we don't have physical evidence of the cause, we may allow the expert to testify as to what he thinks the cause is, because the expert has looked at everything else. An example is, there was a case in Ohio. It was a construction site, and the expert opined that a fire started because of a discarded cigarette. Where's the cigarette? It burnt in the fire. The defendant, the contractor who's being sued, they moved to exclude the opinions because this is negative corpus. He can't tell us what caused the fire. He says a cigarette. Well, there's no evidence of a cigarette. Well, what the expert had done, during discovery, they had interviewed the contractors, the workers, and there was a person on the job site who smoked. The only one who smoked, and he admitted in his deposition that he used to discard cigarettes. Well, at the end of the day, the expert says, look, I've talked to everybody. That day, he was working. He said, I've discarded cigarettes before. There's nothing else here that would have caused this fire. So I believe, to an engineering degree of certainty, that this is the cause. And the court said, because it's a process of elimination, and looking at the totality of the circumstances will allow the expert to opine. So needless to say, negative corpus is a big issue in figuring out the cause of losses, because the parties who are being accused of causing them, they're expecting, you better have the smoking gun, because otherwise how are you saying I caused this flood, I caused this collapse? And it's really starting to move to the forefront of litigation in this area, and I expect it's going to continue to take kind of a center stage.